Hey, it's your boy TJ Too Dope, back with another banger. What's good, Too Dope crew? What's good with our crew? Today, man, we about to react to the PlayStation 5 review. One more week of launch, man. Next Thursday, man. I've been trying to get some information. Target doing that pickup curbside thing, or you order it, you get it in store. It's the same, basically the same thing. Like, if you don't got a car, you can order it on launch day, then like at 12, probably before 12, probably like 10 o'clock. So I'll probably be on my Target after 10 o'clock. Same with Walmart, just in case if I'm giving with Target. Walmart doing it online only. But I think like with Walmart, it delivers to you. But it don't matter. It might deliver to me that day, or if not, if it's late, it might deliver me in 2 days. As long as I got it secured, I'm straight. I gotta get the PS5. So once I get that PS5, on God, I'm unboxing that boy. Boy, I'm going stupid. Like, I'm gonna take my time unboxing it. I gotta get it launch day. Hopefully Target pull through. That's what it look like most people doing, or Walmart. I can use my discount card. I don't got time for it. Anyways, man, I don't think I've seen this yet. If I have, I've probably seen it a little bit on Snapchat. But I didn't see the whole video thing. Whatever IGN did. So, oh yeah, and this is fair use, no copyright intended. I don't know. I'm just reacting to it. I might skip some parts. Just to try to make this video a little shorter. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't copyright people like that, but we'll see. Let's watch the review.
After a generation of figuratively towering above its rivals with the monstrously successful PlayStation 4, one thing is certain. Sony's new generation contender will also loom large over its peers. Literally, this thing is massive. However, what the PlayStation 5 lacks in subtlety, it more than makes up for potential, thanks in part to its amazingly fast SSD, but mostly to its truly remarkable new controller, the DualSense. While a good deal of what folks are going to be able to squeeze out of 2020's salvo of shiny new hardware may be bottlenecked to some degree by the screen that they own, the PS5's unique DualSense democratizes a next-gen gaming experience for all, delivering an amazing new level of haptic feedback that really needs to be felt to be believed.
I like the design. It's just hard. And then, I heard,
Make no mistake, the austere and unceremonious nature of
I heard, inside the system, on the right part, not the matte black part, but it's inside on the sides, it's like the X, O, square, and triangle buttons. If you look real closely, especially with magnifying glass, it's all over the thing, the whole system inside. That's it, kind of cool. I like how a lot of blue on the matte black part on the sides instead of the whole thing, like the PlayStation 4. That's kind of hard.
Box and packaging is in stark contrast to the PlayStation 5 itself, which is far and away the most flamboyant looking console I've ever owned. Rather than a single shell, the PS5 appears to be made up of 4 separate pieces: a glossy black case sandwiched between a pair of warped matte white plastic plates with a detachable stand. I'll happily concede the PS5 does look a bit better in the flesh than it did in the initial product shots. The matte off-white finish to the plates is actually a lot nicer than I feared it would be, and the sloping vents flanking the strip of glossy black plastic that wraps around the edge of the unit are eye-catching. The problem to my centimeters tall, or 16 inches. With the stand switched, that figure is a fraction less when positioned horizontally, coming in at around 39 centimeters. But even in this orientation, the PS5 is still just over 11 centimeters high, or 4.5 inches, at the point where its top plate curls skyward. That's bigger than the grill-sized PS3 or the VCR-like original Xbox One. It's even bigger than 2 original PS4s stacked on top of each other. There are only 2 bigger white appliances in my house. One washes my clothes and the other keeps my butter cold. The PS5 fits in my furniture, albeit with the subtlety of a Humvee squeezing through a drive-through, but may not fit in everyone's setup. It's quaint that this year's biggest console comes from the land of capsule hotels and K-cars, and it's the American console that's more compact by comparison.
That's it, crazy. That's huge.
Initial setup is extremely simple. For PS4 users, the slim PS5 manual describes the ability to connect your PS4 console and PS5 to the same network to transfer saved data, downloaded content, and user information, though it doesn't outline the process. For me, the much quicker alternative was plugging in the USB hard drive I've been using as extended storage for my PS4 for several years. It's a cinch, and the PS5 can access your existing digital PS4 games from it instantly. For long-time PlayStation users, the PS5 makes it very easy to browse your whole digital library and sort between PS5 and PS4 games. Oddly enough, there's a search field for PS3 games too, though it comes up empty. The PS5 UI doesn't feel wildly removed from its roots on the PS4, particularly as you get deeper into the menus, but it's definitely different and significantly more elegant in a number of ways. Now, a single tap of the PlayStation button in the center of the controller will bring up what Sony has called the Control Center, which is a little like a taskbar on a Windows PC. Checking things like current downloads and what friends of yours are online on Spider-Man Morales' open world is basically a blink. After generations of watching progress bars across the screen, it's pretty stunning stuff.
That's the first one.
I thought that was going to be the game-changing feature of the PS5, but to my surprise, it's really the DualSense controller that boasts the biggest potential. It may feel fairly similar to the DualShock 4 at first touch, but it didn't take me long to realize it's really an incredibly impressive new beast entirely. Largely the same.
Yeah, I like how the controller looks. That's kind of how it's a little bit bigger, bars, and like the adaptive trigger's better. You get that haptic feedback. I like the glossy look with the buttons. It just looks better. Like it's just, you can hold it real good and tight. Pause.
Shade of white as the console itself. The DualSense is just a fraction larger than the DualShock 4 and has a premium look, particularly in the translucent buttons, which have an almost glass-like appearance. The options and create buttons are also more raised than they are on the DualShock 4, so they're far easier to find without blindly rubbing your thumb beside the touchpad until you find it or glancing down. The DualSense also has a built-in mic, making headsets unnecessary, but it still has a 3.5mm jack for those who prefer to use them. The charging port is USB-C. However, it's what's on the inside that makes all the difference, and the range of haptic feedback the DualSense can provide is quite astonishing. Nuanced rumble travels from palm to palm and with a wide spectrum of effects, from almost imperceptible pulsations to massive vibrations. The triggers not only buzz with force feedback like the Xbox One controller, but also fight back and introduce a brand new layer of immersion. It's seriously remarkable. The pre-installed platformer Astro's Playroom is a pretty wonderful tech demo for the DualSense and well worth experimenting with. It's a rich and fabulous demonstration of the new level of feedback the DualSense can output, and an adorable tour through PlayStation's long hardware history to boot. For a hardware generation jump that's currently muddied with a lot of cross-gen content and an overall feeling of something more incremental than the often seismic shifts we've experienced previously, the dual picture from a lower resolution base. Fidelity mode was easily my preference, as without the slick lighting and real-time reflections, it was a bit of an anticlimax. Despite all that horsepower under the hood, the PS5 is impressively silent, and IGN's testing has pegged it at a virtually inaudible 44 decibels at 58 degrees Celsius in the midst of Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's a refreshing change from my current PS4 Pro. Booting up Marvel's Spider-Man on that makes it sound like it's ready to be catapulted off an aircraft carrier. Unfortunately, one of the PS5's key strengths, its lightning-quick SSD, is also one of its weaknesses. It may say 825 gigabytes on the box, but that translates to just 667 gigabytes of usable space, which is significantly smaller than the Xbox Series X's 802 gigabytes of usable space. There's room for maybe a dozen games, and even fewer if they're anything like current generation behemoths like The Last of Us Part 2 or GTA 5. As I mentioned, you can carry on using any external hard drive you may have already been using in your PS4 and continue to play PS4 games off of it, but PS5 games can only be played when installed on the SSD. And while you can open up the top lid of the console to install an additional SSD for more internal space, there are currently no Sony-approved drives on the market. PS5 games can be stored on an external HDD, but need to be copied back to the SSD to play, though the near-instantaneous loading times for PS5 games may make this palatable. However, it's worth noting that losing time later to the task of moving stuff around when my SSD invariably fills up will feel a bit like robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Basically.
With a launch lineup dominated by games that are also available on PS4, And on the back of a generation already punctuated with incrementally more powerful hardware revisions like the PS4 Pro, the PS5 doesn't quite land as a knockout punch yet, but it's definitely got the power and speed to be a real contender, although the jury's out on the stamina of that tiny 667GB SSD. However, while the PS5's well-considered UI and blisteringly quick loading times for PS5 games make it a pleasure to use, it's the DualSense controller that's proven to be the surprise haymaker I never saw coming. It truly leaves other controllers feeling
that's what
primitive
makes
in comparison.
the system must be different. So not just the work, but how the controller is and how the system.
For more on the PlayStation 5, check out our in-depth review of the DualSense controller and our full unboxing.
You can use the controller as a microphone. I might have to check out the Xbox Series X. See if the controller, if the microphone work with it. If I was using headphones, you just talking like. You feel what I'm saying? You probably can on Xbox, but Xbox you still need batteries for the controller. Like, not throwing shade on Xbox, but y'all lame, bro. I still gotta use batteries for the controller. Bro, this ain't the Nintendo Wii. This ain't the 360 no more, bro. Bro, regular Xbox didn't need freaking batteries. Are you bro? Xbox times already be so different. I had an Xbox, I didn't like it. Xbox One, the regular Xbox was straight, but 360 Xbox One I used to have it. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of trash. That has some games here and there, but I should have put that junk on PlayStation. Or at least Nintendo. Like, anyways, man. Hopefully I get one on launch day. I hope and pray y'all get one on launch day too. Man, let's just hope, pray. Don't give up hope. We gonna get it, okay? Just believe, pray about it. I'm trying to tell you, you gonna get it. I'm getting it. I'm sorry. I've been saving up my money, waiting to get. No, it's time. I got money in the bank and stuff, ready to take out the PS5. Man, I'm gonna unbox for y'all. I'm excited, bro. I'm getting it. I don't care. I'll stay up all night, guys. I'm getting it, man. I worked too hard for it. I really want it. So, I love PlayStation. PlayStation game. Comment down below if you're PlayStation game. I mean, you can comment if you're Xbox game too. But we just gonna roast you. PlayStation better. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, I like everything about it. The PS5 in this review. I would give it 10 out of 10 as well. But at 8, it's the original rate they gave it because the SSD. Pretty sure when PS4 came out, we had like 1 gigabyte, but like, no, it was 500 gigabytes at first, but we had at least like 415 gigabytes to use at least, because the system would take up that much out of the 500, you see what I'm saying? But this one saying we got, it's a terabyte PS5, but like, it's saying it's 125 gigabytes storage, but the system taking out a lot to where it's 675 or whatever it said. Like what? Like, and then you got games like Grand Theft Auto 94 gigabytes, Last of Us 78. You got to delete the game just to download another game. Like, then you got to buy it. It's still in the drive. Probably next year, or whenever you get the PS5. You see what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm talking too much. I'm just excited, but that's too much. But like, yeah, so I give it an 8. I give it 8.5. But like, yeah. But that's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and request me more videos to add to. And let me know if you're ready for that PS5. I guess Xbox Series X. But anyways, I'll take y'all later. Hey, I'm out, crew. Share my channel.